Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chen. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Oklahoma's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Sooners. Way too much speed in that play. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Tulane's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Good, just as he throws the ball.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dropping back, it's Stewart. Caught quickly. He's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets the first and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Soto. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a quarterback keeper. They test the middle there, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Looking to throw it again. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks into the clear. Goes out to stiff arm. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chen.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's in the clear. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up. And you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the mark, but he's still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. As we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Stewart. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And this pass is on target. Caught. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Chen. And the returner is brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10. The
offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Runner finding some space, though. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps...
Here he goes. They finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play and a completion. And the Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The running back here on a direct snap. They test the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for loss.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the handoff. Crosses the 35. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy.
It's blocked. They scoop it up. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Powers through. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's when you've got to get a little gritty because what seemed like a drive you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking for some space. It's Hill. First down and more. He's still running. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And he's got it again. Fights through a tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try a pass here. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking to pass. It's Stewart. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Green Wave. Now the try for the 2-point conversion.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
33, Oklahoma, 21.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll be sacked back after one, narrowly avoiding a safety. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. On the run, it's Fields. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. The punt is blocked in the end zone.
What a block. He flies right up the middle. The personal protector is occupied, and he comes up with a blocked punt.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. I'm talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Soto. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. A handoff to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Sooners will kick this deep, begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Dropping back, it's Stewart. And here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a run to the left. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense set for the sixth play in this drive. This time, a completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the seventh play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. There's contact on the throw. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Looking to throw. It's Stewart. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Fresh set of downs, first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Looking to throw, it's Lewis. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46. And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The completion makes it second down. Back to throw again. Comes up with the catch. The Sooners moving quickly down the field here. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And now the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Sooners are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Sooners line up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oklahoma! Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
47, Oklahoma, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Green Wave offense back on the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments and come up with a stop here?
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Green Wave. They continue to roll up the score.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
54, Oklahoma, 28.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Ball handed off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his...
Touchdown, Tulane. This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And the kickoff will be a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? To the air. It's Lewis. Oh, he escapes. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Good job here by this quarterback to avoid the sack. Does a good job of keeping his eyes downfield, just unable to make that connection on the throw.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Leaning on the run game here. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. call is on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lewis. Looking for his big tight end. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Clock over the middle. It's Thomas. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42. The Sooners are on the move here. Looking for a gap. It's Gaines. He's got the 1st and still going. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Lewis. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Oklahoma, 31.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. On the ground, it's Gaines.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Pressure is coming. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. That run good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. It's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. He's running out of time here. Caught by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Now it's 2nd down here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners. A Hail Mary prayer answered. What a throw by that quarterback.
Chris, a great throw by the quarterback is right. Not just the distance, but to put it up into the air long enough to give his receivers a chance to get underneath it. The result, a miracle and a touchdown.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.